discuss the topic of disadvantages and advantages of studying from home, Pdpr or ODL. This discussion is reference to 4 articles that have been analyzed by our group. The 4 articles are Journal of Research and Method in Education by Dang in 2020. Second one, Advantages and Disadvantages of E-Education and E-Learning by Dr. Pankaj S. in 2018. The third one, Head in the Cloud, Pros and Cons of Learning by G. Zuek in 2013. And the last article, A Shift from Classroom to Distant Learning, Advantages and Limitation by International Journal of Research in English Education by Sadeghi M. in 2019. Before that, let me introduce the members of our group. I'm Tomo, Diki anak Jilo, Firalina Dondon anak Ramsey, and Nur Umairah Mariel bin Abdullah. Ladies and gentlemen, electronic means are used to keep students and teachers or lecturers in touch because of the current situation, which is COVID-19. In recent years, studying from home has become increasingly popular among the students, teachers, or lecturers, and this is perceived differently by them. Many students, teachers, or lecturers perceive this as a beneficial aid in learning, while others think that they are not as much effective as classroom teaching. This article analysis will discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of studying from home for students, teachers, or lecturers. In the implementation of this analysis, each article analyzed will be accompanied by main ideas and supporting details, especially to support the argument and get a convincing conclusion.
Disadvantages of studying from home. The first one is high chances of distraction and no social interaction. With no face-to-face interaction and no classmate to provide constant reminders about pending assignment, for example, the chances of becoming distracted and losing track of deadlines are very high. If you have any doubts, you must clear them yourself without seeking assistance from your teachers or your friends, as you are not permitted to speak with your friends or other colleagues as you could in a regular college course. Learners will frequently be studying alone, which may cause them to feel isolated and miss out on the social and physical interaction that comes with attending a traditional classroom. Therefore, the difficulty and distress that students face while studying online may be underappreciated. The advantages of studying from home is saving significant amount of money and time. The cost of distant education degree, for example online or otherwise, may be much lower than the cost of a regular on-campus degree. You can learn anywhere with an internet connection, and the most important thing is your computer. There is no time wasted getting and from college, for example, and there's no time wasted waiting for a bus or a train. In a distant learning program, your classroom is right in your room, with study materials on your desk and e-materials on your computer.
According to an article by Tuan T. Hueteng 2020, one of these advantages study from home through online learning or virtual learning is that the digital inequalities among students. Some students cannot afford to have devices for them to access the online learning. In the other hand, internet connections also create problems for them, as if it low internet connections at their place, then they cannot access to the online learning. According to an article wrote by Tuan T. Huateng 2020, one of the advantages of study from home through online learning or virtual learning is that students can easily find online resources in order for them to complete their tasks as given by the educators or teachers. They can find the online resources such as e-newspapers, online article, e-book, even they can watch videos for them to get extra informations about their task as well.
Based on the articles of Heads in the Cloud, Pros and Cons of Online Learning by G. Zuek, there are two main ideas that has been identified. The first main idea is online technologies cannot be applied to every single learning situation in a similar manner. For this main idea, we come out with 4 supporting details, which is using online tools may even hinder learning as such. Second one, e-learning tools may only be of a limited use. The third one, implementation of online learning technologies might be quite challenging. The fourth supporting details is communication within such a learning group becomes quite problematic and feedback activities are usually left out of the instruction. The second main idea is online technology provides great help to teachers in the process of preparation instruction module. For this main idea, the supporting details are teachers or lecturers can provide teaching materials with various methods and purposes by using sophisticated online tools. Second one, in the online database, there are many teaching materials that are already available and can be used immediately. Third one, learning materials do not require much change, and this will save much time. And the last supporting details for this main idea, study materials can be easily distributed to students by a number of channels. There are possibilities of having a positive and negative experiences in using online technology in teaching and learning. Here, the word maybe because of the problems that occur in general may not be detectable. Generally speaking, it is always advisable to consider the main purpose of implementing any technological solution and the enhancement it should mean for the learning situation. In addition, there is number of other factors to be assessed, such as the type of course, subject matter of instruction, technical infrastructure, and technological and methodological support, to name the major ones.
As with most teaching methods, studying from home or online learning also has its own set of positive and negative. Among the benefits of implementing this online learning is it very convenient for students. Dr. Pankaj 2018 in his article says that e-learning are safe place and can be accessed at any time from the device at a time of their comfort. Besides that, students are not requiring to be physically present in a classroom as long as they can attend classes from any places of their choice. In addition, students also can download and save the learning material for further purpose from the system itself. Last but not least, why online learning is also convenient for students is where they can contact their tutor at immediate to get feedback if they have any requests or question to ask. Although the use of technologies in the field on education has revolution, the way to learn still some downside of relying completely on technologies to learn. One of the negative effects of virtual learning is low motivation among students. Motivation means something that moves a person in doing something or achieve success. According to Dr. Panchkat, 2018, in his article says that students with low motivation may not achieve the set goals most of the time as there is none to look over. In other words, virtual learning might provide a lot of freedom that can be a problem for students who does not know how to handle it, thus leading to laziness and low motivation at times. As a result, lack of a fixed schedule and deadlines may lead to students dropping out of the course prematurely. Thank you.
For the overall conclusion, there are a few major impacts of studying from home for students, teachers, or lecturers. You are free to choose the time and place if you study and teach online. This is because you are not constrained by a predetermined learning time such as in class or lecture. You can choose when it is time for you to study or teach according to your own convenience. Studying and teaching online can help to save money. In addition, the cost of accommodation for students can also be avoided if you go to a course in a distant place just by studying online. If the student or teachers don't understand something, they can easily get information online. However, to learn online requires a fast internet connection to launch the learning process. There is no denying that nowadays many internet providers offer various internet packages. Many more technology-related problems will occur in the virtual learning process. Learning online is something that is free and you will not be supervised. So, it is very easy for you to lose focus or get bored while in learning period. Eventually, the student also will miss something and maybe even they will misunderstand something. Today's technology is very helpful in every human movement. Advances in the internet world with smart mobile partners make life easier and without distance limitation. Furthermore, there are many things we can learn online. However, learning online has many advantages and also disadvantages. Thank you. That's all from our group.